Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to a midweek edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. Thank you again for joining me here today, and I pray that your week is going well so far. We're at the middle point now, so hang in there. The weekend's almost there. Let's take a look at God's Word today and see what the Lord might have for us here. I want to take us to 1 John chapter 2. 1 John chapter 2, verses 7 and 8. And there is a great challenge for us in this passage that I would like for us to look at real closely. And let's see what the Lord might have for us here today. So why don't you look at this verse with me? I'm going to read it and let's unpack it together. Here's what John says. Dear friends, I am not writing a new commandment for you. Rather, it is an old one that you have had from the very beginning. This old commandment, to love one another, is the same message you heard before. Yet, it is also new. Jesus lived the truth of this commandment, and you are also living it. For the darkness is disappearing, and the true light is already shining. When Jesus was speaking to his disciples, he told them that there was going to be a way for the rest of the world to be able to identify the fact that they were his followers. And that was by, in John 16:35, that was by their love for one another. The world would know that we are his disciples by our love for each other. And then you read this verse here, and love one another. It's not a new commandment, is it? It's one that's been around for a long time. Jesus personified it. Jesus showed us over and over again how to love really even the unlovable. And I think there's a big challenge here in this passage for every one of us here today, because immediately what some of you are thinking is just like, well, okay, yeah, love one another, blah, blah, blah. But I really want to challenge you to be real deliberate today in showing love to somebody. And that can be done in a lot of ways. And if I could even go further, maybe somebody that normally would not receive that from you. For me, it's very easy to show love to my wife and to my son, and trust me, I will do that again today. But my challenge for myself, and I want to make this a challenge for you today, is maybe there's somebody that you'll come across or somebody that will be in your life today that could really use some love, that could really use an act of kindness from you. And maybe that's just an encouraging text message. Maybe for you, that's just a phone call, just out of the blue. Just say, hey, I was thinking about you. Maybe as you're at work today, maybe God will lay it on your heart to do something kind to a coworker, or maybe somebody on the campus that you might bump into if you're a student. And instead of just kind of going through your day, maybe God might use you to do something kind to somebody. You know what that is? That's random acts of love. That's showing love to one another, whether it be a fellow believer or somebody who doesn't know Christ yet. I really want to challenge you today to allow God to drop somebody on your heart. And again, it's not like you got to buy them a car. I'm not saying that. But could it be that maybe you could just be really kind to somebody, compliment them, encourage them, just some random act of love that you can give to someone today. So that's my challenge for you. Let's follow Christ's command and his example, and let's show love to somebody who needs it today. Let's be real deliberate about it, and I'm excited to see what God might do through you today. So let's go for it, all right? Okay, my time's up. Got to let you go. Thanks for joining me. We love you, and we'll talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.